In the previous parts of this tutorial, this training, we have seen the different phases of Git files, how we added the untracked files to Git system that Git can track them, how we commit those changes in files to the Git system so that can be recovered later part uh, whenever we need them. And now we have reached the final life cycle part, that's the removal of the files. So how can we remove our files from the Git ecosystem using a Git command rm? So let's check this. Hello everyone, today's topic is how to remove the files from the Git directory. So guys, I show you that this is a working directory which contains a .git folder, and the files we work more accurately, these are project files. So guys, sometimes we need to remove those files. So what we do, the first option you find that you can directly delete the file. Suppose this is a readme.md file and I delete it. So it's no more in the working directory. So if I check the git status here, I clean all that. I try to run git status. It shows changes not a stage for commit, deleted readme.md. So if we delete the file manually from the working directory without using the git command, so it shows something like this. This is not staged. So what we should do here, we need to stage the deletion. So for that we have a command, that is git remove command. We write it like a git rm. Okay. So as per their definition, the documentation, what they say, to remove a file from Git, you have to remove it from your tracked file. More accurately, remove it from your staging area and then commit. So for removing a file, we have to remove it from the track file. Every file which we have added using git add command are being tracked by the Git itself. So to remove such file, we need to stage of removal. We have to use a git rm command. After that, we need to make a one commit. So as per this say, the git rm command does that. Okay, and also removes the file from your working directory, so you don't see it as an untracked file next time around. Good. So if you simply remove the file from a working directory, it shows up under the changes not stage for commit, and that's under stage area of a git start status output. So we have already seen that it's showing in the under changes not stage for the commit. So what next we have to do, as per them we need to run git rm command to stage the deletion. So simply just run git rm. The file name is readme md. So when I run it, so it successfully runs, and when I again check the status, it shows uh, now the file is in changes to be committed, right? So readme file is now in the category changes to be committed. So now just running git commit command will finalize the removal. We provide it with some option, delete message. It's done. And when we again check our status, what we find, it's done. There's nothing showing. Everything is clean. So this is how we do the file removal from the Git working directory. So next time you use rm command, it's quite useful for us. Thank you. So in the file removal documentation, the next statement it says if you modify the file or had already added it to the staging area. The last time the the file we deleted was not the part of any staging area. It was not stage, so we just removed simply using rm command. But now they're saying if you modified the file or had already added to the staging area, you must force the removal with the F option. So let's see. We clear all this, and we run a git status command. So everything is up to very clean. We have a clean directory, nothing to be committed. So let's make some changes in one of our file. So we just open it, we make a new change. Sorry, new change. And what we do, we save the change and close the file. Sorry. So now we again run the git status, so we can check that changes are not staged. So we have made one change in readme.txt. So what we do, we just stage our changes. For that we have to use the git add command. Just write git add, and the file name is readme.txt. Okay, so I clear the screen and try to run the git status command again. So we can see the changes to be committed. So we have staged a change that we made. Now we can commit these changes, but suddenly what happens, we delete the file. We try to rm command can, we don't need to always remove the file manually in the working directory. For us, the rm command can do this. So if we try to do this, rm, we are not committed the file, we just deleting the file after staging. So it's saying the following file has changes staged in index. So it's not allowing that we can run rm command directly to delete a staged file. So what does it say? It say that sorry, it says if you modified, yes, we modified the file or had already added it to a staging area, yes, we have already added that file to a staging area using git add command. You must force the removal with the F option. So without F option, it won't delete the file. So for removing such files which are staged, we need to use the F option. So let's do this with F option. So we can see that file is removed now. So I clear all that and check the file status. So file is deleted now. We just by using just git commit command, I just stays the deletion. It's staged. Now check again status. Now I have a clean working directory. Okay, so it's very easy. So why we use such features? They have mentioned this is safety feature. to prevent accidental removal of data that has yet been recorded in a snapshot and that can't be recovered from Git. So this is the very important that we should remove our files using such process. So Git can know when the file was deleted and can revert and recover that the file has been removed from the working directory as well, and as well the Git uh, recording. So the next thing we need, that sometime what happens, the sometime you may want to do is to keep the file in your working directory tree but remove it from your staging area. Sometimes we just want to keep the file in a working directory but we don't want Git to track it. So in that case, what we should do, suppose we have this file, and right now we can check our status. We clear the screen, we check. When we check the status, then we can check everything is clear. This file, that's name is contribute.md, is being tracked by the Git. But sometimes what happens, we just want to remove it from the staging, from being tracked. If you know the git ignore file, in that we just define some extension, some files that should not be tracked by the Git. So same we can do if once file is staged or committed, we have an option that we can remove that file from being tracked. That's a just we need to pass this cast option. So how we will do that, let's try this out. Suppose we make some changes in that file. New change. And what we do, we save it. We save a change and close the file. So again, we check the git status command. Then we see that the file is not staged. So what we do, we stage it. For clarity, I just clear the screen and try to stage the file using the git add command. Git add. The file name is contributing md. I just copy paste the name. So now it's staged. I check the git status. So it's ready for commit. We can now commit this file because it has been staged by the git. So what we need, we want to remove it from being tracked by the git. So we have a handy option, that is git rm dot cached. So we just run a command, git rm cached, cached, with double hyphen. The file name is contributing.md. So if you run this command, what happens? Sorry, we place a wrong rm. I cleared the screen for clarity. Just remove this hyphen from rm. So this command runs successfully. Let's check the status now. So we can easily check that this file is now in the untracked file. Okay, so it's free from being tracked. And now on, this file won't be tracked by the git, and this is deleted. So for uh, telling the git that the file is now on delete, so we can run a command, that is git commit. So it's commit, the deletion has been committed. If we check our status again, we can Get the file is now it's untracked. So now Git is no more tracking this file, no more tracking the changes. So this is the way, and we can see the contributing.md is now untracked. So this is a one more use of rm command, git rm command. Thank you.